Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Very short, very quick little update on Bitcoin right here, because I think very critical area around here. Also, I want to talk about my Bitcoin long I took today. I want to do a little trade review or the reasons why I took it, and so on and so forth. And what this stupid little H1 long for Bitcoin could do to my spot positions we took last week. Because I think Bitcoin still, and I shared this in the Discord already, I think Bitcoin is in a very critical area and in an area of strong resistance. This daily candle right here, in my opinion, is very strong resistance. Those highs up here, very strong resistance. And I think if we start to pull back here into maybe a higher low, somewhere around here, or even put in a deeper pullback into maybe those levels, or even into those levels, I think it's going to start from here. And a clue for me, or how I'm deciding if this is the start of a pullback, is the H1 around here. And just like I said, this is also the reason why I took the trade today, because I think this is the last line of defense for this daily here. Lower time frame, I think this looks fucked, like not too good. There's still chance on the H1 and on the 15 minutes, but I think H4 and the daily are kind of scary. I'm not saying that I'm going to short this. I'm not saying that I just close all of my long exposure. I'm just saying that there is at least for me, there's a reason for concerns. First of all, this is the H4 point of breakdown, last up move before this nuke and putting in this short-term bottom, or whatever you want to call it. So I think this is a very important level. This recent H4 candle doesn't look good. Could be an overreaction. Still could save it with some consolidation and then poke higher. But just from looking at it as it is right now, this H4 candle wasn't a good close. SFP'd those highs, SFP'd this high up here, and just like I said, some sort of concern for me. No short entry, just have to keep in mind that this isn't looking too good. Continues on the H1. My long on Bitcoin today, I had bits spread in here with an average of 63k. So the idea was basically this. I thought that this should be the low, and I wanted to see a retest of this H1 resistance. Underside retest, enough for me to fully close the position. I have no limits order set, but I have an alarm here, and probably if it doesn't just rip straight through it, I would close my position up here if we get there. Why did I take this position? Just like I said, I think this H1 trend and this level reclaim here has to stick somehow, because if not, if we start losing those levels, those lows, I think this is a trend change on the H1, and I think this would look pretty bad. Wouldn't only look bad on the H1, but I think if this happens and if we start to lose some H1, H4 trends, then this will become ugly. You could argue that it's only an H1 trend loss. can't be that bad, and I totally agree. This usually isn't a signal to close anything on the daily or take profit on spot positions. But just like I said, I think that if we lose those levels, this consolidation, we close back below it, keep closing below it, then I think this will turn into this on the daily. And therefore I took the long here. You know me, or maybe you know me, I like to take trades on the last line of defense, and when I took the trade, I think this was a great area to have some bits. This is a level reclaim here, and those wicks and those areas usually tend to be great areas for entries. And I think this was spot on. Catched a great entry. All of my bits basically got filled to the tick. But now I have to work with the price action I'm seeing right here. And just like I said, I don't like that we took out this high. I would way rather just leave this intact, reclaim it here, consolidate for a bit, and then go. This would have been the dream for my trade, and this would have given me way more confidence in my trade. But just like I said, have to work with the price action that I'm seeing right here. It's still not all black. I think this H1 level reclaim now is happening exactly the same here. We had a consolidation here, we had a level reclaim, even though I don't like this wick, but this basically around here is exactly the same trade I took around here. And therefore, this is the level I'm watching. I think this has to hold somehow. And if it holds above this box, I think it's the same level reclaim that I played here. And as long as this box holds, there is no reason for me to get out. As I updated you on in the Discord, I brought my stop up to this low here. Because just like I described earlier, I think there is no business for if this up move and this H1 trend continues. I think price has no business at all getting back below here, and especially no business in closing back below here. Therefore, stop has been moved up. What does this H1 trade mean for my positions? Just like I said, I think even though it's only a H1 trend loss, I think this could cascade into something ugly looking on the daily. If we pull back here, even into a higher low, I think all coins, even though they moved very nicely the last few days, could get smacked back down. I had some pretty nice buys. Popcat, for example, we bought somewhere around here. I think it was a 3-day level retest. So I got in somewhere around here. And this thing is up 50%, right around here. Very big position because I even took all of my Pepe and shoved it into Popcat. Therefore, very nice returns on the account. If all of this that I'm saying, if we close back below those lows and this cascades into a pullback on Bitcoin, I think I will be giving back most of the gains I made here. Therefore, I think I will be taking some profits on my spot backs. I will not close them in full. I think I wouldn't even take half, but I would take some profit if we lose trends on the low time frame on Bitcoin. This might sound stupid, but just like I said, I think if we lose those trends, there's going to be a deeper pullback. And if there's going to be a deeper pullback, I think my game plan has to be just to, on a pullback, buy again here, buy again here, buy again here. This wouldn't be nice, would be scary, but we had this higher high and we wanted to buy a pullback, and technically speaking, all of this is still a pullback and all of this would still be a higher low. Therefore, summary, closely watching H1. Like I said, still a nice trade, still a lot of time to play this out, what I planned pretty much, but if we start losing those levels, I'm getting concerned that this is some sort of a underside retest and we are in for a pullback. Yeah, not all black, but I wanted to get across that for me, this is a critical area, and even a critical area for my spot positions. Just like that, don't get me wrong, stuff still looks great, but if Bitcoin decides to revisit 60k or even 58k, I think this is looking something like this, and I think I can buy here. Same for WIF, I think this goes for a pullback, maybe into a higher low, and I can re-add here. Same for CE, I think this would be something like this, and I think I can rebuy here. Okay, enough talking. Critical area, closely watching H1. H1 trade from today based on last line of defense, in my opinion. Also, in my opinion, if we start to close H1, H4 trends in this leg right here, I think we are in for a deeper correction, not something like this. I think we are doing something like this and challenge those lows, and I think at that point even lower. I think this would be my next buy, something along those lines. Yeah, hope I got my thoughts across. If you have any questions, like always, just tag me in the Discord, and I will catch you guys in the next one.